Alright. Should be recording. Hit the button. Button hit. Alright. Actually, I had to briefly run around. It's annoying that it doesn't save whatever you do in the Bastion. It only saves when you return to the Bastion. So.
Carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
I don't need to do any of them. But I like the flamethrower. So I'll do that one quick. Yeah, I really don't need to do any of them, though. I have all the materials and such I need. Oh yeah,
In all
that's...
seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint.
Wait. Oh, no, that's
Way
right.
to teach those peckers some respect.
It even though I got all of them, it didn't update itself. It didn't terminate the time. And now I have a different
Who knows?
secret, but that's fine.
So hard to defend our own trash.
That's... Alright. That's fine that I have... I mean, because it's the flamethrowers instead of the mortars. That's fine, there's no issue there.
Can't really call Mount Zan the mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Armor-piercing damage is always nice.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers.
Come on, there we go. Whoa! The hell was that
Even
from?
if the beasts of the wilds won't like it. Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard.
Alright. Careful. Come on. There we go. It's so annoying when you can't see what you're doing.
The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
There. I really hate those things.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
And there's my mortar. Which I already have, so, you know.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Yeah, I'll pick it up just in case.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Just in case there's a trigger on it. And pop.
Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours.
Alright, so that's not real.
Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Oh, I love my mortar.
They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have.
I just adjusted the alignment of my chair if that sound came through.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have. We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square.
Damn it, I forgot that that's what it did.
That's the way.
And by that's what it did, I mean it, you still charge it up to aim. It doesn't just fire a barrage directly out. You need to still charge it up.
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
Sorry, I need a drink of water. Alright, let's get to this.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Alright. Yeah, sure.
Where whiskey has no scent, it tastes like a pepper boot heel. It's not for everyone.
That could be nice.
Finders keepers. Makes time to set
So
the spirits from
change that.
personal supply.
Give me that resistance. Alright, now I can upgrade, I think, one of them?
That'll spice things up next time it gets
I
in
can
trouble.
do to both.
Now that's what I call a knife.
Nice. So all of them are fully upgraded
And
now.
that's everything. Mother knows he's paid his dues in that forge.
Achievement unlocked, Man-at-Arms. Kinda surprised I didn't have that before.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Let's go. They're highly resistant. I can still burn through them. I love the flamethrower. So powerful.
It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes burstone quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, rattletails. Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Come on. Hey. Ah,
Quarry
shit.
ain't exactly up to safety standards no more.
Quiet, you.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks.
That.
But there was even more to it than that. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
I don't think anything was revealed by hitting that switch. There. Pop that and that.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
There. Give me that experience.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Come on, activate you guys. There we go.
Snake eyes started taking root here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told them the quarry's bad news.
Just made it. How is this getting loud now? There we go. Ah, shit.
On top of that, you know that Ura hated anything above ground. Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking.
There. Flamethrower is awesome.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
But actually, hang on. Let me just... I don't know if I got everything. Well, I can't go back that way. Not at this point. Right, there. Okay, so keep going forward. I honestly don't remember doing much of this last time.
Polished to a pure
So.
machine. The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards. The shards got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Pick that up.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him.
Ah.
Stubborn old Lunky to
There.
leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says. It's him. I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
I'm the hero of the story. I have to go back.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will. The next part's hard to talk about, no matter how many times I try. Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word. That's it. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kids gotta go in through the back. Zolf showed them the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Alright. Let's do this.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's leading the way in this place. We tried to stop them, but didn't do it. Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
Damn it. I was really hoping to get everyone to survive. Come on.
Somehow, some way, he sensed
Hey.
those were packing.
Well, I only lost one this time.
It didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked.
Still wish I could save the
Find
Pecker
each
though.
other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the Calamity. It was Caelandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. Now all we need is one last shard.
No. Here.
It wasn't fixed. It was unbroken.
Alright. Am I remembering something else? Okay. So yeah. Alright.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Alright, good.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us.
Didn't
Mother, what a mess it is.
it didn't give me the
Mess like
warning.
that could have only been made by hand.
This is the end, so because that I'm thinking I may try to make a separate video.
Zolf said the Calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
Well, that worked. Not how I meant to kill her, but or him. I actually don't know. I guess that could be him looking at the bicep. Just some of the noises were high pitched, so
The heart of the Calamity was a simple idea.
you typically associate a higher pitched noise
War again.
in humanoids with females.
We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, and me.
Yeah, but what are you? And we know you build all this stuff, but we don't actually know who you are. At least I don't recall it being mentioned.
Far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now. Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our
Next time I go to the Bastion, I think I will change
people.
the Calamity Cannon.
a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
It doesn't need to track enemies.
Answers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Right, this way.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort. But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
I'm running out of things to say, I've noticed.
He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
I guess there's one thing I could talk about. I mean, it's not like it really matters, because it's... I'm doing this now, and the next of the heart rate games is that I'll be doing is Dark Souls 2. Which, I mean, I already did Dark Souls 1 at this point, that's out, and I've said before that I'm trying to do that set of games.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally
I have already installed it and started up just to like set some things up, make sure it's configured and such. And quite frustrating to me. It does not show keyboard and mouse inputs, it only shows control inputs, so I might still have to use a controller.
fix everything.
That is annoying.
That shard. Odyssey.
Perfect. Really?
The Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. It's strange. Feels like I told this part 1,000 times.
But yeah, so the fact that it's all on
First things
control
first,
inputs worries me a
There's
little.
someone we figured needed rescuing.
But I just hope things are going to be better configured, so it won't be so painful to play.
Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
I don't have that. Let me... There. Because it's easier if I'm doing the aiming than it trying to curve and making things worse.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Okay. I'm just waiting for that message that says, hey, can't come back after this.
Now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
Damn it. Forgot that it would still damage me.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
Still prefer the mortar, but I'll use the Calamity Cannon.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Alright. Me too, I'll swap back.
Kid's done using the Calamity's power for now. But the Ura ain't finished. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
That would be one way to describe them. And will that be... Yes. I love the AoE on this thing. It's just very effective.
Kids picking the whole place apart, piece by piece.
Alright. I want to clear out everything. What can I say?
Here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. Most of the conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
There. You know, if you didn't jump back, you might not have been hit.
The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
That was an accidental counter. Nice.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
And I do believe that is max level. Based solely on the fact that there's no more beverages to slot in past level 10.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
I know there's no real value to the shards anymore, but it's still... Collect everything you can.
That makes us different from our people now, don't it? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew. Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
And that should be fine. Yep. Yeah, max level, not gaining any up there.
As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
There.
Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for the Scowl to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true. Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Alright. And then this should be
Once the
to
king
the
gets
last.
that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Yeah. Yeah, don't need to, don't want to do that just now. There we go. Just had like a little bit of water or something right at the base of my throat. Anyway, that is this recording. So, yeah. And it worked out perfectly. That's about the right time I wanted to hit, and the, pretty sure it's the final level that's next. Alright then. Hang on, I'm just doing things that I don't need to do just now, but, you know, what I do. Alright, yeah, see you next time.